Start. Start.
Hey everyone, today we will be discussing consumer protection in the digital age. That is, are influencers and brands responsible for misleading ads? With digital marketing, influencers play a huge role in shaping consumer choices. But sometimes these ads that are there, they promote what they promote can be misleading, exaggerating product benefits, or even sometimes hiding risks, which are all hazardous. Now, this raises a very important question: who is responsible? Are the brands responsible? Are influencers responsible? Or is at the end of it just consumers responsible for all of it? Let's start by discussing whether influencer marketing is more deceptive than traditional advertising. Have you ever seen a misleading influencer act? It's open to a discussion.
Nice point, Pranati. So, in my opinion, I think as multiple social media platform that has increased over the time, we have seen that, for example, in Instagram influencing, we have seen many of the promoters promotes the betting apps, which is pretty dangerous for the youth, as these betting apps are dangerous for them as they don't have the knowledge that how to use them. Apart from this, they also make themselves into a trouble in any of the financial problem. So, do you have any opinion, Tanish?
I also agree
Yeah.
with yeah. I also agree with Rishabh in this point. I was also about to say the same thing. So yeah, that's a valid point, I think.
Sure. Okay. So we can go on.
Who holds responsibility? That's a great point. Now let's break this down. Who is actually responsible when an ad misleads consumers?
So I think it's first brand responsibility. They are very much responsible because brands always seem to play influence. They pay influencers to promote products, but should they be ensuring that these ads are truth? Shouldn't they do basic by ensuring that the ads that they are promoting are truthful? Many companies know that their ads are exaggerated, but somehow they just let it run away. If a product doesn't deliver on its promise, shouldn't brands be fined?
Do you think brands should be legally required to verify all influencer claims before an ad is published?
Yes, I completely agree. There has to be some legal check, legal regulation. Like, let's say before a movie is out, isn't there like a censor board who goes through whatever language is being used in the movies or how it's being put out to the public? Otherwise, it could cause a lot of issues. So I think there should definitely be one legal check before the product is actually advertised or being handed over to an influencer or any other popular personality to be promoting this product. So yeah.
Pranati, I think there is one more point I need to add. I think government,
Okay.
it's also a duty of the government to regulate this. Since most of the brands does not care about the public, they just want their product to be sold. For that, they didn't care whether their product is good or bad. I think it's a responsibility of the government to monitor that whether the ads they were publishing is appropriate for their citizens or not.
Do
Very
you
true.
think ad was sponsored? Do you think ad was sponsored is enough to protect consumers?
In
Rishabh?
my opinion,
Just
adding the small word or letter like hashtag ads or sponsor is very inconvenient. I think most of the person who is seeing that ad doesn't even notice that thing. So it's not enough. I think that before any of that advertisement, it should be shown that it's not a real or it's something else.
yeah,
Have
it
you
should
ever
be
been bought?
mentioned.
Yeah, Pranati.
No, you can go on.
Okay. Have you ever bought something based on an influencer ad and regretted it?
Of course, we've done that mistake all the time. So I've seen a Deepika Padukone's ad, and since I really follow her, or like I see Justin Bieber using a water bottle, so I'd buy it. So there've been a lot of stupid choices that one makes, and I think it's a very common mistake because when you see someone that you look up to has a certain way of regime or is using a certain products, you think it's going to also add your value by using their products. So
I
yeah, I think we often make mistakes like that.
I think most of the products in the market, such as soft drink or that a packet of a Lay's that contain a high amount of sodium, is not good good for the person. These products are promoted by very big celebrities and influencers. We have seen an old ad of Pepsi done by an Indian cricket team and supports that Pepsi. With the help of the Pepsi, they were able to play better. We know that it's not possible to drink that sugary drink and increase their energy.
I
Very
have one
true.
more point here. Should
Yeah.
influencers promoting financial products be forced to disclose all risk clearly?
Maybe, yes,
Very
it
quick.
should be
Yeah.
made a point. Just one ad where Dhoni or any cricketer, like we see often during the ads between, the matches, since when there are ads, you often bet in, and it's like a dummy IPL match or you actual matches where you can bet huge sums of money. They have to understand that it's not all just fun and games, and there's also real serious money involved in it, just winning one bet doesn't decide how your further bets would be. There would be one bad day where you lose all of your money, so one should be taking care of that, right?
We
Yeah.
have seen,
And
Yeah.
I think it's important to disclose details.
correct, Pranati. So we have seen the Ranveer Singh promoted CoinSwitch Kuber, making crypto investment easy and profitable. But crypto is highly risky, and many people lost their money. Regulatories later cracked down as on such ads.
Yeah. Should fairness-related claims be banned in India? Yeah, I think I will answer this question itself because I have noted this. Shilpa Shetty endorsed quick slim weight loss pills, claiming people could lose weight without diet or exercise. But this had no scientific proof, and consumer complaints led to the ad being removed. And one more question I have in my mind: should celebrities be fined for endorsing unscientific health products? Should they be fined?
In my opinion, imposing a fine on any of the celebrity is not a solution. I think government regulation would be the priority. It's the responsibility of the celebrity to promote that any of the product. But we cannot fine them for promoting any of the thing which they didn't use or which is not healthy. It's that means I think the citizens should use their brain while buying or using any of the product. We have seen that many
Very
cricketers
true.
promoting pan masala ads. It doesn't mean that we should fine those persons who were making the pan masala, right? So I think imposing a fine would not be a correct solution. What's your take, Pranati, on this?
But there's one contradictory point that I've got. I think, like you mentioned, actually, Rishabh, that it is very important. I think, from my opinion, that when there are these huge personalities promoting something, they should be knowing what product they are promoting, right? They have a huge fan base which comes with them, so they should be very conscious and cautious of what they are promoting. It doesn't make sense to promote something which is not true. Let's say they themselves are not using the product, but they're just trying to mislead the crowd, which is very wrong, actually. And should they be fined for this? But I don't know if it's really going to change dynamics if they are fined. But I know for a fact that if this topic is brought on a very serious note, right, what happens? They are paid huge sums for promoting this ad. They finish the ad and they leave. But they should also understand what comes with them promoting is a lot of distress later. So this is something that should be genuinely put out to them. It should be spoken of. They should be aware of what consequences they have. So they're in the entire life cycle of this advertisement, they're just there somewhere in the middle and they completely leave, which is not right. They have to know how the product is
Yes,
reaching to the
Pranati.
people and how it is impacting them.
Yeah, good.
That's the valid point, I
Should
think.
influence? Yeah. Any question? Any other questions you have, Raja?
No, I think we should proceed, right? Let's just move ahead. So, also, actually, yeah, when you brought this up about another question, I wanted to discuss, these influencers or anyone, shouldn't they be required to prove that they give away prizes or winners? They have actually received it. Like, you get a lot of these advertisements which says that, there are gifts or vouchers or like gift prizes, cash prizes, 5 lakh cash prize. Do the end users actually receive this? Are there actually those lucky winners there? Or is it all just a facade?
I think
I also
Pranati,
think that should be regulated. They
I
should
think
keep a
it's not
track of
possible,
it. There
Pranati.
should be an authority. Yeah, sure.
For example, if I have announced any of the giveaway of, for example, 1 lakh rupees, and if I give this to one of my friend, two of my friends, who will verify them that these two were the real winners? There is a probability that those two might be the winners, but there is a probability that they might not be. So how will you track that whether they were winners or not? If I give them, who will stop me or who will question me that you have given to the wrong person, right? So I think that I think it's a duty of the crowd on the platform like YouTube or Instagram to check that whether the person for whom they were registering for giveaways is a genuine person or not, or that person has ever done the right giveaways or not.
I agree,
Yeah.
Rishabh. This completely makes sense. Also, I think while India has some regulations on influencer marketing, like ASCI guidelines, right, the enforcement is still weak. Okay, and in my opinion, I've just highlighted some of the issues that I see. First of all, I see weak penalties. Like, there are many misleading ads which go unpunished, right? Fines are either too small, petty, full. It doesn't even matter. The fines are like, they just let go of them without even noticing. Another thing is that different rules apply to different countries, right? So let's say there's a global influencer who may follow rules in one country but not in another. So that is one more impact that we see. And there is also, like Rishabh is saying, there is absolute lack of accountability. Many influencers just escape legal action while consumers suffer losses, which is not at all correct. So I really have a question for y'all. Do you think influencers should legally require to test these health and beauty products before actually influencing them or like actually promoting them to the people?
So
What do y'all think?
in my opinion, I think that it's not a responsibility of the influencer, it's a responsibility of the government. We have seen many countries like Japan, they have imposed some kinds of ban on some of the products, right? So, for example, they did not promote they have told all the brands to write down the protein content or the content of the food
Yes.
or anything inside that pretty clearly, right?
Yes.
So it's a
So
responsibility of the
it's the
government to
responsibility of
impose such
authorities.
authorities rather than
Yeah.
Yeah.
influencers, right?
True.
Influencers have the
True.
responsibility. That's their moral responsibility, not the
Yeah.
ethical. For the money, they can do anything, right? So it's not matter for any of the
Yeah,
influencers.
guys.
Any person will be influencer if and only if the crowd who is there to support that person, right? So if the crowd does not support that person can't be an influencer. So that's the case, I think.
Yeah, guys. So we have discussed the problems. Now let us talk about some possible solutions. Here are some ideas which we can discuss. Influencers should be required to test and verify the claims of products they promote, especially in health, finance, and tech. Instead
Yeah.
of using ad or sponsored, influencers should clearly state if they have used the product themselves. AI-powered monitoring of ads, like AI tools, can be used to scan influencers' ads and detect misleading claims in real time. If an influencer promotes a scam product, they should face financial penalties or a ban from social media platforms. And I have a question for you guys. Which of these solutions do you think would be most effective? Which I just told, 4 solutions. Which of these do you think could be most effective? Like AI-powered monitoring for ads, or high penalties of false advertising, or better rules, stricter verification? Which of these you guys think could be the most beneficial?
I'd like to bring like a combination of two, right? Which is one, I'd go with verification before actually putting out my ad, which means there has to be, like y'all were constantly emphasizing the importance of how the involvement of authorities would play a very big role in
Yeah.
what kind of ads are reaching out to us. So that would be very important, that there is some regulatory check which is happening before the ads are out and not after. First. And second, I think use of AI, as we know, AI is almost possibly everywhere we can think of. This would be one more new application where AI could be actually used to check the authenticity of the product, which means there's the actual product, and also if there could be some technology which is validating the mentioned product information with what the product is while it is being advertised, would make a very big difference. So I'd go with the application of the first two that you mentioned, combination of the two, to be
I
precise.
feel
Good,
Pranati,
Pranati,
other
yeah.
2 points are more efficient. As I think that it's a right of the crowd to know that whether any of the ad or any of the video they were seeing is an ad or a real video. So I think a better disclosure would be a much more better thing. Another thing is that higher the penalty. For higher the penalty, lesser the influencer will influence some of the bad products, right? So I think after the government intervention, government can impose a high penalties for any of the false advertisement. So these are the 2 points I think are more efficient.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Fine then. So to summarize, I think we've discussed how influencer marketing has really changed the way products are promoted. Yeah. And we also know how misleading ads can harm consumers altogether. We've debated whether brands, influencers, consumers, all of them hold responsibility or no. We have discussed some real life cases, talking from how Ranveer Singh has promoted some cryptocurrency to Katrina Kaif and Yami Gautam about the Glow and Lovely ad, all of that. And we've discussed whether the brands, influencers, consumers hold true responsibility in all of this. And we've suggested some solutions, right? We've come up with some solutions like stricter verification, better disclosures, AI monitoring, and also, like Rishabh mentioned, some higher penalties on the government side. If these measures are actually enforced, and influencer marketing can be something that can be taken care of, which will eventually become more ethical, in my opinion. And
Yes,
before we wrap up all of this, let's do a quick round. What's your biggest takeaway from today's discussion?
I think I can say that we came up to a solution that most efficient would be like if government takes into this and they regulate all the things regarding all this.
I think another point,
That's my
I think
point.
that government should intervene on the products in detail. If any of the product is harmful for their citizens, the government should strictly impose a ban on this, or ask the company to replace the ingredient, or avoid the company for its advertisement. Right? I think that would be the one of the best solution
Okay.
that India deserves.
All right. And in my opinion, I honestly think that in India, we have this is one country where we really idealize personalities, idealize influencers, actors, celebrities, all of that, which is fair on one side, but it's also got its cons, where you cannot, since you're a consumer, end of the day, you are the end user. You should be knowing what product you're using. And you can't solely rely on just because you follow someone, or, their opinions shouldn't become your opinions. God has blessed you with a brain and you should use it. So yeah, I think in my opinion, that's my takeaway, that influencer marketing is amazing, but it's something that should also come from us, which means consumers should know what they're feeding into their brains. They should know what does consumer right mean. You've been given a set of rights, and there's one of them which says
Yes,
right to
Pranati.
information. of consumer awareness. So you should know what your rights are and you should act accordingly. You should be aware before buying the product, because until the money is out of your wallet, it's always your choice. So you should know what you're doing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you, everyone.